Okay, we're going to spend probably the next 4 class days on something called radians. So it's another way of measuring an angle. So geometry likes degrees, which is how far apart are these two rays of the angle. Where what a radian is, they put the center of a circle on the vertex, then it's how much of this arc is cut by the two rays. Which one is better? I honestly don't know. Now, you're not going to be expert with radians because we're only spending 4 or 5 days on it. In pre-calc, you're going to spend a lot more. So, what I would say is 2 pi is all the way around when this is a unit circle, because 2 pi r is the circumference, and if this is a unit circle, it's 1. This is 1. 1 times 2 pi is 2 pi, which is the same as 360, which is once around. So divide by 2, pi is the same as 180. So we got, how do you change degrees to radians? Well, if it's 60 degrees, you multiply by the conversion factor, which pi over 180 divided by 180 is 1 degree. So you just multiply by pi over 180, it reduces to pi over 3. 240, you multiply by pi over 180. And look, don't waste a lot of time trying to find the biggest number to reduce it by. Of course, it's 60, but you could just divide by 10 and then divide by the 6. So here's 2 degrees. Change it to radians right now and then turn me back on. Okay, so I go pi over 180. Wow, 60 goes into both, so it'd be a negative 2 pi over 3. This one, pi over 180, would be the same as pi over 2. This divides into this. So pi over 2 is this measure, because it's the same as 90. Now, how do you change it from radians to degrees? Well, you could use the conversion factor, which if you divide both sides by pi to get 1 radian equals, you go 180 divided by pi, the pi's cancel. 2 goes into 180 90 times. 90 times 3 is 270. Or pi is the same as 180, so you could just replace pi with 180. 6 goes into it 3 times. That'd be 210. 30, I'm sorry. 210. So change these to degrees. Okay, so you just multiply by 180 where you see a pi. So 30 goes into, or 3 goes into it. 60 times 2 is 120. Let's see. Negative 3, 180. Divided by 4. 4 goes into it 45 times. And negative 3 times 45 is a negative 135. Oops. There we go. So, if we spent 5 weeks on this, I would expect you to be able to do this just by looking at it. But since we're not, what I would do is change this 2 degrees. Pi is 180. Oh, it's a multiple of 90, so it's a quadrantal angle. So we're going to use the point negative 1, 0. Sine is y over r, so it'd be 0. So pi over 3, I'd go 180 divided by 3. So that'd be cosine 60. Cosine 60, we all know, is a half. 3 pi over 4, 180 divided by 4 is 45, times 3 is 135. So let's see, that would be in the second quadrant. Tangent's negative in the second quadrant. And the reference angle is 45 degrees, so it'd be a -1. So just wanted to get you started on that. We're going to do that on Monday. Have a good day.